New Zealand became one of the first countries to get rid of the coronavirus. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern came out as one of the most effective leaders in these testing times. Now the country has completed over 100 days without any cases as life goes back to normal. New Zealand never let the cases spiral out of control as they had a strict and early lockdown. Ardern often went live on Facebook to address her people, which in return made them more willing to follow the rules. One of the key factors that New Zealand implemented and others didn't was to restrict internal travel, and it paid off pretty well. When you think of wind turbines, it won't cross your mind in a million years that the process can be polluting the environment. But it is. Wind turbines are a way of life in the windy northwest of Europe. From Scandinavia to Scotland, they have contributed to a huge chunk of the green energy in the region. But wind turbine blades are piling up in landfills across the world as they cannot be recycled. The blades can often be larger than an airplane and are tremendous liability to the environment. A while ago, Russia was accused of stealing the coronavirus vaccine research, and now they have become the first country to launch a vaccine. The Russian government said on record that the vaccination of its people might start as soon as this month itself. What remains in dark is how effective the vaccine is and if Russia performed any clinical trials with it. Concerns have cropped up across the world since the announcement, with Dr. Fauci saying hope they have tested it. Fauci also said that any vaccine we successfully create will only be partially effective, as experts have assumed that a highly effective vaccine will take years to develop. No matter how testing the times may be, the rich like to do everything in style. And to cater to that, an Israeli jewelry company has stepped up. The company claimed to be working on the most expensive mask in the world, which is worth a whopping $1.5 million. Made of white gold and studded with diamonds through and through. A similar mask was made in India out of gold, but it was too thin to be effective. Do you think such a mask makes sense in the middle of a pandemic? The Indian government has placed the draft environmental impact assessment in the public domain for feedback. The EIA is the process of surveying any development project of its environmental impact. The new draft reflects massive changes which will impact the environment. India is one of the very few countries who have performed well to preserve the environment since the Paris Agreement. The present government has succeeded in numerous campaigns to instill environmental values, and it also has sparked a swift policy towards greener energy and reforestation. The draft hasn't gone down well with the environmentalists and people in general. In an ideal scenario, the scrutiny will lead to changes in the draft. If you liked this video, make sure to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for your daily dose of effective news. Thank you for watching.